Okay, Siaka, pick it up from there. You've got a lawyer now. You've been charged.
Mhm.
And what happened?
Well, one of the kind of great timing of all this was the fact that I was coming back from that premiere. So I met some, awesome people like Jeremy Boring. I ran into Seth Dillon again of the Babylon Bee and so many others. And when I got arrested, my friends were able to get that information to them, and so there was this upswell of public support from our side of the fence. The Post Millennial wrote about it right away. The Daily Wire, the Red State, the Gateway Pundit. So I started to get a lot of attention on my case right away. That also brought with it a lot of donations to be able to stand up and go, we're going to fight this thing the whole way. Because I've heard horror stories of so many people, putting their house up because they knew they were standing for something that was true, but after a while, had to take a plea deal because everything dried up and they didn't have a platform to be heard. So we got a lawyer. We have funds now coming in and support, and we filed not guilty on all four charges, and we were going to take it the entire way. In fact, my trial was scheduled to start on January 21st, on Tuesday. But with everything happening, they just the last minute decided to dismiss all charges. But like I said, we were ready to go all the way with this, and we were up from your show to many others out there, just telling people, asking for support and prayers. And yeah, we were going to sit in the pocket.
Didn't you assume that you were going to get pardoned because Trump promised to?
I did, but the old adage, like,
Yeah.
you prepare for the worst, but you hope for the best. And so I didn't know, as we've seen with some people, judges refusing to sign the release orders. Some people, like my friend Mark Ibrahim, he had to go into court, but they finally got that turned around. You never know what those judges were going to do. And so you prepared as if you were going to have to go the whole way. But in the back of my mind is that hope that Trump is going to do what he said he's going to do. And thank God that he is the man that he is.
Siaka, finally, when one gets pardoned, what happens? Do you get some sort of document somewhere, proclamation somewhere? How does it work?
So, and I found this out from my lawyer, actually. So what's going to happen is that President Trump, they're going to send out letters to everyone individually who was pardoned based on his order. So I'll have a letter, and I think maybe I'll hang it up right next to the Muse sign right here, somewhere around here, or hang it up by my by American flag sign if I can point to it properly. So right in that area, I think I put it in there just so it's seen. And honestly, I think it's something that it will be passed down to my through my generations. My son will know what happened, and the other kid coming will know, and hopefully this will be a reminder for all America. Like, you never complicit or just complicitly trust your government. You should hold them up to the fire, because this is how we got here. People turned a blind eye to government rot, and we had to pay for it. And fortunately, we turned it around.
Have you met the president?
I have not yet, not personally, but I'm technically in a movie with him, and with called "Vindicating Trump," a Dinesh D'Souza movie. So we're in a movie together, but we haven't met. So I'm hoping one day that's able to happen, and I can go to the White House and shake his hand myself and thank him for relieving my family from this dark cloud that's been hanging over us for the last 3+ years.
Well, Siaka, thank you very much for sharing your story with us. I really appreciate it.